Hi, folks. I'm Barry Reynolds. This is Jennifer Reynolds, my wife, her stand-in here, and this is a Gateway Gamer runs through, and this is our final thoughts on Agents of Smersh. What is Agents of Smersh, Jen?
It's a cooperative storytelling adventure board game set in the Cold War era.
Yes. Now, let's get on with the components first, I guess. What do you think?
I don't remember having an issue with them.
There are some misprints on some of the stories in the storybook, and then also on the one player card, I think it was Nika. On the resolve, there should be a zero, and there's not. I think it was Nika. I don't remember offhand. All right, minor stuff.
Like Nico, you mean?
Nika. Um, the
I
minor
didn't
stuff
even
like
notice
that.
that. So
The rule book,
it's big.
like I said, we
Oh,
had issues with the secret mission thing. Some places says you got to flip both of them over. Some of them says just one. I did mean to look on Board Game Geek to get the exact answer for that, and I just forgot. I still haven't. So we're either playing it right or we're playing it wrong. If it is wrong, I'm sure somebody will mention it. I'll put a annotation or something in the comments on the video.
if it's wrong, then it's house rules.
But the rule book is not very good. It does a pretty decent job of explaining how to play the game, but it's not very good for referencing back to if you have a specific question. And a lot of rule books are like that. It's not just this company. But
And when I said it was really big, I was thinking of the
book and
story.
encounters.
Yes, not the Roblox. That's not big.
Now the book and encounters, I do like. We played this game about 6 times, 7 times now. We've yet to run into too many of the same encounters more than once. There's been a few, but not many. Um, what do you think about the game overall, Jennifer?
I
Yeah.
like the game. It's I like it better than that.
Arabian
Tales
Nights.
Tales of Arabia or whatever it is. Yeah. Because it has a point. It has a purpose.
Yeah,
But you pointed that out, and I did like that.
with Tales of the Arabian Night, it feels like the game's pushing you through a story, whereas this one, it feels like you have some involvement with the story. And here's Nudge.
Nudge.
It's gotta get it in
Obligatory.
every video.
It's obligatory nudge.
Yeah, and like Jen said, this one there's a goal to the game where I think Tales of the Arabian Nights is more of a activity than an actual game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think nudge should be in every video.
Uh,
No, I like the game. I think it has a good play. And it does have a point. And there are so many encounters that I don't think maybe we duplicated one, maybe if that.
there were a couple, but
But
not
not
many.
in the same game, just
Yeah, and if there is expansions which will solve that problem. There's another encounter book, and then there's also another expansion with a separate board and encounter book with that one. Um, I can't remember the names of them. Hogwarts Hope, not Hogwarts.
Hogwarts?
Uh,
I would like to go there.
it's the Australian board. I can't remember.
Oh.
But yeah, there are a couple expansions that'll solve that if you run that over and over. Now with the difficulty of the game, I found this is a good balance. We lost a lot and we won a lot, a couple times. It's sort of like a 1-to-4 ratio with losing, 3 times and winning once, or there were losing 4 times and winning once. So that's a pretty good ratio with any co-op game. They're not. It's not that simple that you'll just plow through it. Usually, but it's not extremely difficult where you'll never win.
No, and we played with my mom, and that was a pretty long game, but we all had fun. Nobody complained about the time.
Yeah, no, that was probably the longest game we played, and that was about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Normally, we're done in about an hour and a half, depending on the game.
Well, it's usually just the two of us.
Yeah. Um, Now, we have not played with 4 player yet. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think we have. So that'll probably add some time on. We've played with. I did a solo game and then 2 and 3. Um, Now, this game is full of luck and randomness. So if that's something you do not like, you're probably not going to like this game. Um, and if you're somebody that has to know exactly what's going to happen all the time, you probably won't like this game because it does make it a better game when you do not read the win or fail condition to, whoever's doing a test. The one thing I do not like about the game is the end condition, the winning condition. I did not like that you went through all that and you collected all this intel, and you may or may not have enough there. Now, there's things in the game that will offset that, where you can flip tokens over in the intel pool to see what it is. But it just seems
Because you ended the game and you run the risk of not having the components that you need.
yeah.
I didn't mind that.
I understand why it's there for that tension and stuff like that, but I don't know. It just seemed.
Barry, espionage is not, a perfect science.
It's true. Did you read that in the book?
No, it just sounded good though, didn't it? It sounded good, right?
What do you think about that?
I think it sounded pretty good. No, I told you I didn't mind that. You want to have as many tokens as you can in the intel pool, of course, and go with the odds. But it didn't bother me. It kind of would have been funny, like, oh, I thought we won, and then boom,
We lost, yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Stupid Dr. Lobo.
what do you think about the individual player characters in the game?
Right on.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I was the guy with the afro a bunch of times.
That's true.
Yeah.
She was. And then the Dexter guy.
Yeah, the jack of all trades.
So do you think their powers are different enough? Really different, or they're
Enough to make it,
viable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about the henchmen? What do you feel about that?
They're all right. I mean, they're not like impossible to beat, but it's cool because you don't know who you're going to fight.
Yeah, and I do like that they ramp up every time you successfully beat them.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool aspect of the game. We've never beat all four of them to win the game.
No, but we beat one completely.
Yeah, we beat one or two.
Yeah.
We have lost the game due to Lobo getting all the way down the 9 a few times.
Yeah.
And I've heard some people won the game without Lobo moving off the start position. It's very rare, but in that case, you automatically win.
That's cool.
And I could see we came close. We failed that one encounter in the game that was on the video. One thing I found odd in this: normally in a co-op game, you could trade cards with other players. This one does not have that, and it was a little odd to me. I don't think it affected the game any, but it did seem a little odd to me.
Some of the top secret cards allowed you to use the benefit for other people.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, there are possibilities that might allow you to do that. Because we haven't gone through many top secret cards.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
that's true. I do like the resolve where you have an opportunity to re-roll one or several dice. It depends on which character you are. You're not stuck with the results of the dice most of the time. You can use your resolve if you want, although it is a finite number of times you can use it.
Correct.
And the statuses are pretty cool. Some of them are negative, most of them are positive, but they are pretty cool.
Yeah, you really have to know your advanced traits. Is that what they were?
Skills.
Advanced skills. Knowing them and guessing according to them for your encounters really makes a difference.
Yeah, most of the time, but sometimes they'll just throw you off.
True.
But yeah, most of the time, the book of encounters is geared heavily towards them advanced skills.
Yes.
But you also have a possibility with your basic skills.
Yeah.
You're not totally screwed if your
No.
advanced skill isn't there.
But I think the more you play it, the better you would get at knowing the advanced skills and picking accordingly for your encounter.
Yeah, I think our first few games, that was why we lost miserably. Because we weren't really correlating the advanced skills to the reaction sheet.
Yeah, and then we just lost regular, not miserably.
Yeah, just regularly. They were longer games that we were losing. I do like the UN transport tokens because the game gets tougher and tougher to move around as these airports close throughout the game. but you always have an option of using a UN token to move across the board if you need to in a 1 and 2 player game.
Yeah, I think that game with my mom, we pretty much closed almost every airport
Yeah.
that was closable.
So the difficulty level, adjusts to the player count, and I do like that. Um, Anything else?
No, it's a good game. I liked it. Look, there, I actually said it.
Ooh, enough to get an expansion or two.
Eventually.
Okay, we'll work with that. So that was Agents of Smersh. Like to thank everybody for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. We're always appreciative of feedback and comments.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's it. So get gaming.
Have fun.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching.
Toodles.
Toodles. You're just the dwarfs.